Louisiana beer reviews. Today we're looking at Moylan's Tipperary Pale Ale from Novato, California, which is right off of US Highway 101. So in California you have United States Highway 101. You go all the way east and you have 1. There is no higher number than 101 because you run out of country. Alright, anyhow. Our version of the classic pale ale, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to read what you can look up on their website. I hate when people do that, it's so boring. 5% alcohol, 36 international bitterness units. I will give the ingredients. American 2-row pale barley malt, crystal barley malt, 15L and 45L, not sure what that means. Munchen malt, and acidulated malt. Yakima or Yakima Simcoe hops, Cascade hops, and Artanum hops. So there's a lot of different hops and a lot of different barley malts in this beer. I bought this at Rouse's in New Orleans, Louisiana. Well, Moylan's, I've seen it around a lot. So it's at Whole Foods, at Rouse's, at many other stores. So it's not rare here. Get some smoke. People are always, not always, but quite often contacting me and saying, I can send you this, I can send you that. Or let's do a beer trade. Well, the problem is we get so much stuff down here, they're going to send me something and then I'm going to turn around and see it at the store. We get a lot of turnover, so I always tell people, look, there's like 10,000, seems like there's 10,000 beers I can get. So let me spend the next decade going through what I can get here, and then you can send me something. Now, obviously, a beer like Rainier, I cannot get here. It's going to only be sold in the Northwest. That kind of thing, yeah. But other specialty beers, there's no use sending it. More than likely, they'll show up. Okay, I have this with some beans. Whoops. Beans and steak, and I put buku white onions on it, and 4 cheese, shredded cheese, 4 different cheeses. So that's probably going to be really good. Now let me just mop the floor, and now I'm spilling juice on it. Let me get that up. Straight up grease. Okay, anyway. The beans are ranch style beans, jalapeno, because I like this brand. It's made by ConAgra, one of the biggest food companies in the world. And you know, we have many fans of mass-produced beer and major food corporations on the internet. And then we have enemies of those two things too. All right, but this is a good brand, I think. And it was on sale for, I think, 99 cents a can. So I got a little steak and I fried it with the beans and the white onions. I'm gonna have some spinach salad with it as well. Oh, I gotta put this Crystal hot sauce. I know it's not hot enough, but I got so many bottles of it. So when I was teaching high school, they would give it to us, and a lot of people didn't want it, so I just took bottles and bottles. And when I'm finished with that, in a few years, I'll go back to the super strong stuff, habanero and all of that. Okay. Oh yeah, it's a beer review. All right. It was a fairly thick, we'll call it a medium off-white head, and a clear copper appearance with streaming bubbles. Well, it's an etched glass, but I think the bubbles will be streaming nonetheless, but more so with this. The taste here at almost noon. Ooh, it's sweet and bready and caramelly, and even a little bit of candy. You know, like the caramel candy. Maybe a little bit of a hop zing, maybe. Let's go with the flavor. This 5%, Budweiser's 5%, point of reference. Oh man. Sweet, roasted, medium roasted, barley malt breadiness, bread crust. That caramel aspect, which is just so overriding there. The hop bitterness is mild. I mean, it's there, It has a hop bite at the end, but it's so mild. I would never guess it was 36. I would say probably 26. But I find that IBU number is oftentimes not reflective of the bitterness when you taste the beer. Also, you might have to consider this beer might have been on the shelf forever. I don't see a date on it anywhere. So the hops might have faded. Be lovely if they would put the date. But many don't. Not on the cap. Oh well, heck, it's still good. The body. Well, the mouthfeel is medium, light to medium, bordering on medium, a little bit slick, a little soft, but it does have some lager qualities because it's sort of crisp, like that. But you don't pick up any alcohol with this. The finish is mostly dry, it's refreshing, it's easy drinking. So if you want an easy drinking, refreshing beer that goes down smooth like a beer that's smooth, check this out. 22-ounce bottle. I think it was $5 something for this. Yeah, like $5.50. Maybe it was cheaper. But anyway, I highly recommend it. If you see it, buy it and try it. Oh, what about... Forgot to check the scores. Oh well. I think they were good. I think the beer and me had it like most excellent. So I'm suspecting that Beer Advocate and Rate Beer were the same. Somebody called me and interrupted me, so it kind of threw me off. But anyway. Get some of these beans with the onions. Les bon temps roulé. Great food, a great beer. Buy it and try it. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.